Hi everyone, it's Jess, aka Colouring Bumblebee, and I'm back today with another video for you. Today I received a really special, exciting package in the post from one of my lovely friends on Instagram and YouTube, Sandra at Colourful Diary. She has recently come out with a new colouring journal for 2025. She did release one last year, and I remember seeing it online and being tempted by it, but then I thought, no, I like making my own journals. But a few months ago, she reached out to me to see if I would be interested in receiving it and doing a review and uploading it to my channel to help promote it. And I said, absolutely. And as I've been waiting, I've been coming up with some ideas of how I'd like to use it, which I'm going to talk about as we go through in the video. But I just had to show you the packaging because look, it's so pretty, holographic. This sort of shiny bubble mailer, and it even had a little bee sticker on it because, oh, little sneak peek underneath there, her planner this year is bee themed. So this is what I got in the package: this colouring journal 2025, a little thank you card which everyone will be getting if they place an order with her, and a little free gift which is this absolutely adorable little bumblebee eraser, and I just love it, and it's going to sit on my desk looking at me whilst I colour from now on. So you can get this from Sandra's Ko-fi shop, which I will link in the description. I will also link her Instagram and her YouTube channel for you to check out if you haven't already. This is, I wrote down the price of it, it is £16 if you're in the UK, €20 if you're in Europe, and $22 if you're in the US, and I believe that includes the shipping. This is a sort of passion project of hers that she has made and outsourced and produced these by herself, so there's been a lot of love and attention put into these. She decided this year to go for a bee theme, which you know I absolutely love. So we've got this honeycomb yellow pattern on the front and the same on the back with her little YouTube logo there, Colourful Diary. And I will start flipping through this. So the first page is blank. She's got a little note here, and the paper, I thought that this was going to be like Amazon paper, but it's actually a lot nicer. It's a lot thicker. It's a bit smoother than what Amazon paper is like in the UK. And at the end of the flip through, I'm going to do a little test with you with some different pens and supplies I have. We've got a little book belongs to page at the front where you can put your name, your Instagram, your YouTube here, any Facebook groups you have. And this is the colourful bee who's going to follow you throughout the journal. And this colourful bee is just super adorable. I'm definitely going to go through it and colour this guy in. We have a 2025 perpetual calendar here. And one thing I love about this is that it's a Monday start date. For those who know me in personal life know that I absolutely hate a Sunday start of the week. Like calendars which start with a Sunday really bothers me, because Sunday is part of the weekend and it goes at the end of the week, not the start of the week. The week should start on a Monday. So I'm happy that this is like this, because if I ever have a journal with a Sunday start date for the week, I end up making my own calendars and sticking it over the top, and it just means that I can have this easy to view. Now the colouring journey starts now. Ready? 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. The first proper journaling page we have are books to complete, and we've got plenty of space for you to jot down your ideas here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 spaces for you to add to your heart's content. You don't have to use the whole space, but she's given you lots of room to add books to complete there. The next page is finish works in progress. I have a lot of WIPs. I was just going through them the other day from WIPs that I've started in 2024, and I think it was over 30, so quite a few. And the next page is coloured PDFs. I don't really colour PDFs, so I think what I'm going to do is white this out and have this as a continuation for my finished works in progress page, which this is your journal. You can make changes, add to it, add decorations. I've got this set of Bumblebee themed washi tape, which I know I'm going to be using in this planner. We've got like a sunflower one, a couple of bee ones, and a honeycomb pattern one. I know I'm going to be adding these to this as it is perfect for the bee theme. But yeah, you can add washi tape, you can add coloured pens, stickers, all sorts to this. So that's my idea for this page. Then we have 2 full pages for all year colour alongs. I like how she's given 2 pages for this because there are lots of different hashtags that start off the year and ones that get introduced halfway through the year sort of thing. So plenty of space for that. And then we have a page for your statistics. So we have the months all listed here, and Instagram and YouTube. This was something I never used to track, but is something that I'm interested in tracking now that I have a YouTube channel. I was never really bothered about I'm still not bothered about the statistics, but it will be interesting to track this and see my growth throughout the year. And this is the start of the planner section. And one thing I've also noticed, apart from this 2025 calendar, this doesn't necessarily have to be for 2025 because the months are plain. It doesn't have calendars on it. You don't have to worry about it becoming out of date. So if you don't necessarily use it this year, but you might use it the following year, you've got it ready to go. So that's a nice thing, the fact that it can be used whenever you want. So moving into the monthly sections, these are all the same, just the title pages are changed up. So for the first bit, we've got new books and art supplies that you can write down here. We've got colour alongs and hashtags. And we've even got 2 spaces for colour alongs and hashtags, which is perfect because there's always loads that I'd like to join in with. And we've got this fun page of books I want to touch. And we've even got some little dividers in the middle here. So if you have more books you want to touch in a month than the 12 boxes that she's got here, you can split them in half and do it that way. And we've got a space for video plans. So this is great for if you have YouTube. You can also cover up the title and change it for something else. You could maybe do it for maybe add like your favourite pictures of the month in there. You could do it for, I know some people like to print out hashtags and colour along pictures from Instagram and stick them in there. You can pop that here. It's just 6 empty boxes, and again with these sort of dividers in the middle that you can split them in half if you want to. Because for my planner, I would like to use this as my rough planner before I make my colouring journal, because I still love my colouring journal. I'll grab it. So my colouring journal for 2024, I like adding my own spreads to it. I like the freedom of it. I like the sort of artistic nature of this. But I don't set up months in advance. And I like that I can just write everything down in here. I don't need to worry about it looking pretty or anything like I do with my journal. I can use this as rough plans, and I also want to use it as a YouTube planner. So I have a dedicated space to brainstorm, come up with ideas, have the freedom to move things around and whatnot in this planner. So that's my idea for this journal. We'll carry on. Next section is buddy colour alongs. You've got a space for the book and the buddy. I think how I would do it is do the book but also the page. I like to make sure that I know which page I'm doing as well, so the boxes are big enough that you can add that. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes here. I do a lot of buddy colours, so I would probably have to split mine in half to be able to fit them all in, but there is space to do that if you want to. And then the next 2 pages, are for your finished pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 18 spaces. Again, I would need to split mine in half again to be able to finish to be able to record down all of my finished pages. But I like how she's got the freedom where, say you only complete 6 or 7 in a month, you don't feel like you're going to have loads of wasted space in your planner, because some people complete 50, 100 pages. I usually complete around 20 or so, and then I do colour by numbers on top of that. So I would have to split my boxes in half, but that's fine. I have quite small handwriting, so I can fit that in. And we've got a space here for the number page that is. So you can write down 1, 2, 3, 4. I think for her next one, it would be a fun idea to maybe add the numbers. No, I like how it's a number like this, because say you want to split the boxes in half, you can add your own numbers and it doesn't feel like you're messing up the numbers that she's added. So I like how it's just a space to add your own numbers there. We've got the book, the mediums you used on it, and the date that you completed. So that is the finished pages double page spread. And the final page is for notes. And each of the months are set up this way. We've got the little title page, your new books and art supplies, your hashtags page 2, books I want to touch, video plans, buddy colour alongs, and your finished pages. And the only thing that changes is this little intro page. So March, April, we've got some little bunny ears. May, we've got some flowers. June, this little swirly floral design. July, this sort of wave, beachy theme. August, the sun. September, a pencil for back to school season. October, a little witch's hat and spider. November, this little wreath. And December, a candy cane and Santa's hat. So those are all of the months section. And one of my favourite parts of this journal is all the notes pages you have in the back. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 notes pages, plus you could use this as a notes page. I'm going to use it to test my mediums in a second. But this gives you freedom to maybe jot down do some fun tracking for books you'd like to complete. If you have ideas of things that you want to do, you can jot them down here. You could use it for colour combinations, if you like to track that. Loads of different opportunities for these notes pages. It's the perfect addition to the end of the book and allows you to have that space to grow with it as you colour throughout the year. So I'm going to do a bit of testing with a pen. This is the pen I always use in my journal, the Papermate Ink Joy pen. I just think it's a great standard ballpoint biro pen. So I am going to do a little scribble there, tester, and I'm going to turn the page and see. I can't even see it. We've got a tiny bit of ridging, but it's not even shadowing through for me, which is perfect for a planner for me. I will test a Tombow pen, which I often like to use. This is the colour I'm using for October at the moment in my planner. I'll do the brush there and the fine tip. Let's see how that performs. I can't even see it, not even a shadow. This is a really nice paper, perfect for a journal. What else should I try out? Oh, a Sakura Pigma Micron pen. I often use these, not the 05, I tend to use the PN in my journal. There we go. Here it is. I usually use the PN in my journal. And let's see, does it bleed through? Nope, you can't even see. The only thing is that the biro has a little bit of ridging, but that doesn't bother me. And yeah, so I'm really happy with the quality of paper here. You can be rest assured that probably other than alcohol markers, which I'm not sure why you would want to use alcohol markers in a colouring journal, it's just for your plans. But most mediums are going to hold up really well in this book. And there we have it. This is Colourful Diaries 2025 colouring journal. I really enjoyed flipping through this. Thank you so much for contacting me and giving it to me to showcase on my channel. I know I'm definitely going to be using this to help me plan my YouTube videos, and just a space that I can scribble down all my notes and ideas throughout the year without worrying about setting up the next month, because it's already there for me. So there we have it. If you would like to get your hands on a copy of this, the Ko-Fi shop is linked in the description. I believe she has 10 copies already that will be good to go. And then from after the 10th copy is sold, it will be a pre-order basis. So if you want to get yours before the end of the year, make sure to order it within the next month or two. Let me know what you think of this journal. Is it something that you might find useful? Because I know that creating your own journal like I do can be a bit intimidating for some people. It takes a little bit of time, which you don't necessarily want to take that time out of your colouring. But this is the perfect opportunity for that. And it is a colouring journal made by a colourist for us colourists. So let me know what you think in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone.